Got early times for $30. That's a really good deal. Yeah, this is a buy again, and back up the backup.
I'm looking at the honey barrel that's right here.
Ooh. Yeah, that does look interesting. I do see the 13th colony here. You do have the rye for $53, which isn't a bad deal. So if you enjoy old off-market bottles that people just aren't really scooping up anymore, $20, not really going to beat it. Welcome to Bonding Over Bourbon. We are out in Holland, Michigan. We just did a barrel pick at Coppercraft for a Joseph Magnus pick.
It's really good.
And we came to a store recommended by one of our very beloved subscribers. This is Northside Liquor. We're interested to see what the shelves look like, so let's get in there. So I see some single barrels and some special items that we're gonna circle back to in a minute. And here we have some bourbon. A lot of bourbon, apparently.
A lot of bourbon. 2 aisles full.
Yeah, we'll go to the other section in a second, but let's check this out first. So a couple of things that we see that you normally don't see. I know somebody's going to have an opinion about it, but Sazerac Direct, Chestnut Farms, they have it. If you've been interested, this is where you can find it.
I don't think I've ever seen that on a shelf.
We did see it on some places where it wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen it at MSRP. I'll say that.
Yeah, the Old Pepper Bottled and Bond is pretty solid. Really good juice for $56. I believe that's cheaper than we find it in Chicago.
I think so too.
Then you have a ton of the Bullet brand. We've been called out recently for not mentioning it. It's not for us anymore.
Yeah.
I think we started with it and now we're kind of over it.
There's a ton of Horse Soldier as well. Some Four Roses down here.
Got the old Ezra's. Price is a little up there, but if you're looking for it, they have it.
One for both of them.
They do have a small batch Yellowstone 6-year.
Ooh. I actually was thinking about Yellowstone the other day, and it's been so long since we picked up one.
Yeah, we might have to change that soon.
Definitely. And down at the bottom, I'm seeing some just random assortments, but
Hemingway Rye.
Yeah.
It's not a bad price point for that.
81? Yeah.
Yeah. And then up here we have a whole bunch of interesting stuff. The 2XO series, Gemma Kentucky is always a buy.
Mm-hmm.
If you can substantiate the price, it's definitely worth it. And you have all the Penelopes. We did just do a feature on Shy Spirits, guys, that's coming out pretty soon for the Penelope line. You may or may not love what we said, but
yeah.
If it comes out by the time we drop this video, we'll put a link in the comments below. Then you have World Whiskey Society Tequila Cask and the Rum Cask. That one's probably pretty interesting. And then a whole bunch more of them. You got the Wyatt Earp single malt, the 7-year, and the small batch single malt. Sorry, this is single barrel. This is small batch.
A bunch of Whistle Pigs, if anyone's looking for them. But
Knob Creek Blue Rye. Really good deal.
It is a really good deal.
It's very solid. It's probably our favorite Knob Creek that's ever been released.
And half the price of like what normal blue ryes go for too.
I'll preface that with, except for the 2005 cash strength one, that was the best. I think this is our second favorite to that.
Okay.
1792 foolproof pick for $52. It's not bad. 62.5%.
That's up there.
Yeah. And then one of our favorite brands that's not really talked about a lot. So this is the Filmland series. The Moonlight Mayhem is really good, but if you can get the cash strength, that is 100% where it's at. It's very delicious. I don't think I've ever seen this before.
I don't know what that is.
Weiss Distilling Blind Cut Bourbon. A cut above the rest, 45.5%. Let's see. 100% Michigan grain. That's pretty cool. 91 proof. Not a ton of information, but it is distilled and bottled.
Interesting.
For $50, it's not a bad price. Then a couple other things we have over here. Gentleman's Cut, we've called out a few times. This is a Steph Curry brand. Supposedly it's decent. The fact that there's a little bit of transparency saying it's come from Boone County is nice. Don't really get a ton of transparency from these celebrity brands.
Yeah. Bunch of Elijah Craig's if you're looking for them, and Woodford's. I'm not seeing anything super different. Maybe the malt whiskey.
Yeah, they do also have Double Oak for $62. Those are getting a lot harder to find these days. You have a bunch of the 15 stars, which are decent.
They're just a little pricey.
Yeah. If you can find value in it, they're definitely very tasty.
Yeah.
And then we have a couple of more unique things down here. We have Rocktown coming from Arkansas. It looks like they have a 4-year bonded. This is a sour mash. And then a regular bourbon. We don't really know anything about it, but for that price point, might move the needle for Thunderdome. We'll see. I see a Smoke Wagon cash strength for $41. It's not a bad price point. Got early times for $30. That's a really good deal. And before you ask, no black tops.
No black tops.
I know at least one person is going to drop a comment. And then we see the 12 point again. Ooh, that was loud. Again, we've heard good things about it. The bourbon and brandy, we're not always in love with. It's
a hit or miss.
Yeah, this could be interesting. 92 proof, bottled by. That might be a deal breaker. I need to see distilled by. What else do we have? We got a Buchter's 10-year.
Ooh.
It's going to be 119.3. It's $152. That's not the worst price we've ever seen for it.
Totally.
Ooh.
Oh,
this is a good one.
That one is actually a grab all day.
Yeah, this is a buy again, and back up the backup. We historically don't love the Jefferson's brand, but this is one that we really, really enjoy.
It's so good.
Yeah, I see 3 on the shelf here. Unless they have some more in the back, these will be gone super quickly.
Definitely. Ooh, I see one more bottle underneath too.
Yeah. So this is coming from Warehouse H. It's 129.3 proof and floor 7. So it's going to be quite a flavor bomb.
Yeah, for $83. That's not bad.
And then a couple other things down here. I do see Filibuster, which we don't really see. From my understanding, this is really only available in the Southeast market. Yeah, dual cask, French oak rye. Let's see what other information we can get here. 4 years. That's not bad for $47. That's pretty interesting.
Wasn't it the One Row who did a pick of this?
Yeah, and they said it was pretty decent, that they really enjoyed their pick. This is going to be batch number 32, 90 proof. Seems pretty interesting. I like that they also put the bottle number on there. That's
Definitely.
a nice touch. And Red Cabin, look, we listened to the comments. We heard that the cash strength is the one to pick up. We slept on it, and now we can't find it. So if anyone else knows where we can find it, please let us know below in the comments, because we hear you. We understand we messed up. It's just, we don't know what we don't know. So we thank you all for letting us know. Then we have a New Riff 8-year here for $73. It's, again, pretty on the nose. A couple of Jack Daniel's barrel proofs. You got
a lot of Peerless.
Yeah, there's a ton of them. And then you see a James E. Pepper decanter.
Yeah.
This is going to be batch 76. So it might have been sitting for a little bit.
Also some local Dragon's Milk from New Holland while we're in Holland.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
So the small batch is phenomenal, especially if you like tropical fruit notes, but the bonded has like a little bit of cherry and what do we say, like papaya, guava kind of vibes to it.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's honestly pretty decent and very unique.
Also seeing some Blue Note They must be increasing their distribution.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot more of it recently. And a couple other things up here that you don't really see a bunch. The IW Harper 15-year. Dollar for dollar is probably one of the best values that you can get. Yeah, it's a little bit lower in proof, but the flavor is definitely solid.
The flavor is extremely delicious.
And I've never seen John Lee Hooker.
Yeah.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 100 proof. Boogie Chillin' Bourbon.
I always look for bourbon that's boogieing.
Boogie Chillin'?
Yeah, boogie chillin'.
It's my number one qualifier for bourbon. This is one that seems to be kind of everywhere right now. So the Middle West Spirits Michelin Reserve cash strength, it's 122.2. Batch number 1, it's pretty up there in proof point for $66.
122.2.
Yeah, let us know if we slept on these because we've seen it at like 1-2 other places.
Mm-hmm.
Might pick one up if they're still floating around. We got a cool end cap here with a bunch of kind of unique styles. We got Detroit City, which I've tried their gin. Their gin's good. I'm actually kind of interested in their whiskey.
I'm looking at the honey barrel that's right here.
Ooh. Yeah, that does look interesting.
And the butcher's cut well.
I do love the label on the honey barrel.
Right?
Very
that's so
geometric.
Good.
And then you have Journeyman, which is one of our favorite brands.
Great brand out of Michigan.
Yeah, Corset Whips and Whiskey is definitely where it's at. If you want something different, a little funky, a little leathery.
I'm also seeing the Muscatel finish for Woodinville. Kind of interested in that one.
Yeah, we tried that one at a World of Whiskey event, and it was honestly very solid. And then Fox and Odin. We just found out that Coppercraft is actually doing all the packaging, blending, everything for this brand. They're very, very solid. If you're sleeping on them, you're honestly kind of fucking up.
Yeah.
Their double oak is phenomenal. And we were lucky enough to try a 2-year double oak finish. Or let me rephrase. It was finished in a secondary oak for 2 years instead of the 1, and it was chef's kiss.
So delicious.
Yeah. That's not on the market yet. And then a bunch of the Walleye Run series. So you have the malted rye, very small batch. You have the malted rye, regular small batch, I believe. And then the 10-year single malt. Those prices are actually really good for that.
Yeah.
And then, oh, this is a good one. The Virginia Distillery American Single Malt. I know not everyone loves single malt, but this cider cask finish is actually really good. And for only $41, that's a pretty good deal.
I could see how it would pair well with like the spicy nature of single malts as well.
Yeah, and we tried that one before it hit the market, and we actually really enjoyed it. We normally don't love cider cask finishes, but that one was honestly pretty good bang for your buck. I mean, this is cheaper than our market, I think. I think it's usually about like $50 to $60, so not a bad deal. If you're open to trying American single malts, it's definitely one worth grabbing. And this is one that we tried not that long ago, the Varchus Reserve 102. It's a very unique style of bottle, especially with a very hefty topper here. You can hear it's very metal. So this is 51%. Let's see if we can get some info here. 8 Mile Road. So this is a Michigan brand, bottled by, distilled in Indiana. All right, so it's MGP.
Oh. Well,
almost got me.
The marketing got you.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for a nice looking bottle. Then you have a couple of flavored whiskeys. You have a couple of other things kind of mixed in here, like Grit City, which I've never seen before.
I'm also seeing Southern Star Double Rye just sitting in the middle of here too.
This is a great brand. They're honestly pretty amazing, and I'm glad that they're getting wider scale distribution for it, because they are incredibly slept on due to circumstance.
They really are.
And then Old Soul High Rye. I know we called that one out recently, but they're very, very solid. For 90 proof, it's honestly very flavorful. That high rye really shines through in like a really nice, very flavorful, delicious kind of way. It doesn't really feel like it's lacking proof at 90.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see more of the silver bellies here. There's a birthday whiskey.
Oh, cute.
This is 101.7, 6.6 years. And then this is the highest proof one we've seen from them so far.
Ooh,
at 115. Title, single barrel. All right, that's interesting. 5 years old, $65. Still exclusively for Alan Jackson. I think we need to do some more research on this one. Although I'm pretty sure somebody's going to tell us that we messed up and should have grabbed it. I apologize in advance. We only know so much at any point in time about a lot of this stuff. It's just never ending. But I do see the 13th colony here. You do have the rye for 53, which isn't a bad deal. Usually roughly 45-ish, so that's a pretty good price. And then the bourbon, I think we lean more towards the rye here.
I do like the rye.
The French oak finish for the rye is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is one that's discontinued.
Oh.
The Devil's River Barrel Strength. So this is a Texas-style whiskey. It's 117 proof for $34. If you're looking for bang for your buck, it's pretty up there. It is sweeter. You have to really like sweeter whiskeys, but for the price point, it's honestly not bad.
I think we got it on sale for what, like $25?
I think it was like $20.
Yeah, it's a steal at that price.
Yeah, so you're not going to find that price here, but you can find it here if you're looking for it.
If you want to splurge an extra $8.
And then we've been called out in the comments before for not talking about Buzzard's Roost. We did really enjoy the barrel strength bourbon, and then I think in the past we also had the
cigar
cut and the number 1 char, I think it was. Those are all very good and interesting. We just, for whatever reason, don't gravitate towards them, but we might change that in the future.
I think it's also the price point. It's a little higher up there for the product.
Yeah. And then St. Liberty is a brand that we see quite a bit. We haven't really tried these yet, but they seem to do a more like woman-focused presentation for not only the woman bootleggers collection, but there's always like some prominent figure on the label that we unfortunately just lack the information about. And then Eastern Kill, or Kill? However you pronounce that, please type it out phonetically in the comments to let us know so we can say it right. But we have heard good things about this brand. This is distilled, hand-bottled by Eastern Kill in Grand Rapids. It is 100 proof for the bottled and bond at $49. It's not a bad price point. Kind of interested. Maybe Thunderdome?
Possibly.
Maybe Thunderdome. And then a couple of odds and ends here, like your David Nicholson, which is one of our favorite value wheated whiskeys.
Oh yeah, such a good budget buy.
Yeah, at 100 proof for $28 or $27.50. Not a bad price. This is a spicy Blanton's alternative for $38. Honestly, pretty decent. One of my favorite ones, but looking at this, I'm noticing a minor discrepancy here. These two things are not the same.
They're a little different.
Yeah, so this is the current packaging. This is when they slowly removed the 8-year age statement from it. And it looks like they have a couple back there.
Yeah. You want some older editions?
So I don't know if this is better or the same, but let's see what the laser code tells us. 2018. So this is an old bottle. We're not going to grab this one today. So if you enjoy old off-market bottles that people just aren't really scooping up anymore, $20, not really going to beat it. And then that's about it for here. So we're going to take a look at the single barrels. This one's always a tongue twister for me. Dragon's Milk Beer Barrel Bourbon.
It is a lot of bees.
Yeah, so this is going to be a cask strength. It looks like it's 58.2%. These are pretty good. We've had them at lower proof and we don't love them. But at higher proof, they're honestly very good. And then you do see some more early times. I love this sign here. Can you believe it's only $13?
I mean, it's a steal.
Yeah, that's not a bad price for that. I also didn't know they were doing a toasted barrel.
Oh, I'm actually interested in that one.
Yeah, that's pretty unique. Don't see a price point here. That one's kind of cool. Yeah, that's very interesting. And this is the hot topic at the moment. This is the Penelope Walnut Old Fashioned. The prices kind of are up and down across the board, but people seem to love them, swear by them. They're backing them up and killing bottles quicker than they can honestly be put on shelves. We did ask about this one, and it's $28. Not a bad price point for it. Might move the needle. Then you have a Elijah Craig Small Batch PGA. That's one that you don't really see that often. I'm wondering if there's any difference or if it's just a special bottle.
It might just be a special bottle.
Let us know in the comments. Then a couple of different bundles here. So you do have a couple extra Tatery bottles here. Some more of the Old Forester Single Barrel Rye. And then the current bundle that they have is Caribou Crossing and Russell's Reserve Rye for $110. Not a bad price point. If you're into Caribou and Russell's, it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
I do see a bunch of single barrel Elijah Craig's here. 9 year, 47% floor 5 Brickhouse K. Might be tasty. A couple of odds and ends here. I do see some Four Roses single barrels. I see a bunch of OBSF, OESO, and OESK. We know people are always looking for those, so here's where you can find them. All right, so that's Northside Liquor.
That was a great store.
I mean, honestly, the owner's very friendly, very nice. He does hold bottles for people if you reach out to him on their Facebook profile. It's all first come, first serve, so first message is the first one to be held for any bottles that you're looking for. Decent barrel program.
Yep.
He sampled us out on a couple of different things. Their 1792 is pretty good.
Yeah.
Their Elijah Craig 11-year 121 proof from last year that he has floating around. Pretty damn good. But yeah, so let's get into what we picked up today.
So I'm going to start with Penelope, the Black Walnut Old Fashioned.
Yeah, so we do have one of these out in limbo already. CJ, I know you're watching this, and I really appreciate you for that. But we figured we'd want to back up anyway, and at $27, you really can't beat the price.
Yeah.
So we're interested to crack that one open.
There were also so many local Michigan brands in there, which was awesome. And I saw this one and I could not resist picking up the Detroit City Honey Barrel.
I mean, just look at that pattern.
It's so good.
It's so eye-catching. It's nice and geometric. We do love a brand that's making their own distillate and also doing a very interesting finish. Honey barrel finishes, to me, are very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty curious to see how this turns out. So,
I'm excited.
Thank you so much for supporting our channel. If you want to continue to support us directly, you can follow us on Patreon, join our Discord.
Yeah.
You get early access to information like this if you have a Patreon membership and you're also in our Discord. And then, of course, don't forget our merch.
Our merch. It's so good.
Yeah. Collaboration with Matt Toonsey of Dead Serious Tattoo in Chicago. And overall, just really nice aesthetic. We're so happy with it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching Bonding Over Bourbon, and we will catch you next time.